Hi guys, it's Kaz, and today I'm here to talk about round 12 of the Tome Topple Readathon. If you weren't aware, the Tome Topple Readathon is a 2-week-long readathon all about reading tomes or books over 500 pages. The next round of Tome Topple will be running from the strike of midnight on August 8th until 11:59 p.m. on August 21st, all in your time zone. There will be reading and Instagram challenges, which I will talk about in just a moment, but be sure to go and follow Tome_Topple on Twitter for more information, and we will also be hosting a bunch of reading sprints throughout the entire readathon too. The sprints will be run by all of the wonderful co-hosts for this round, including Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, the wonderful creator of this readathon, Audrey of Perpetual Pages, Sarah Jane from The Book Life, Shan of Reader's Rambles, Sam from Will Read for Booze, Gaia of La Latrice Segreta, Tori from Tori Morrow, and myself, Little Book Owl. There is also a Goodreads group, which I will have linked in the description below, where you can find recommendations and discussion groups for the different books that people might be reading during the Tome Topple. But be sure to also use the hashtag Tome Topple on Twitter and Instagram so you can find other people participating and join in on all the fun. For round 12 of the Tome Topple Readathon, we have this bingo board. So there are 9 different challenges and there are 3 different levels, depending on how many challenges you decide to do. So you don't have to do all of them, but completing 1 to 3 challenges, you will be a student, 4 to 6 challenges, a scholar, and then 7 to 9 challenges, a sage. The challenges for this round are to read a tome that's been on your TBR the longest, read a tome from a genre you don't usually read, listen to a tome on audiobook, read a tome that you started during a previous round of Tome Topple, read 1 tome, read a tome that is a standalone, read a tome with the most pages, and lastly, read your most recently acquired or borrowed tome. With these challenges, there is a maximum to how much you can kind of double up. So 1 tome can only work for a maximum of 2 challenges. So that means the maximum amount of books you can read for these challenges are 9 and the minimum is 5. While we are speaking about the reading challenges, I will let you guys know what I am planning on reading for this round of the Tome Topple Readathon. It's a little bit ambitious, but we shall see. There's a lot of great books that I really want to read. First up, we have The Sandman Omnibus Volume 1 by Neil Gaiman. So this is a beast. I'm pretty sure it's over 1,000 pages. It is absolutely beautiful, by the way. But it is a graphic novel series, and this one will work for 2 different challenges. I think this is one of the tomes that has the most amount of pages, but this will also work for the challenge to read a book from a genre I don't usually read. Goodreads tells me that this is a horror series. So I don't read horror. I don't know if I have ever read horror. Maybe something mild, but this is definitely a genre I very rarely, if ever, pick up. Upon a Burning Throne by Ashok K. Banker. So this is going to work for the challenge for my most recently acquired tome. This is a book that I don't know too much about. All I really know is that it's set in a world where demons and demigods walk the earth, but this has been a highly, highly recommended by Starla Reads. And after watching her recent wrap-up video where she talked about this one, I think it was the May wrap-up video actually, I instantly purchased it because she said it was probably a new favourite, and I've seen her talk about it all across her social media ever since. So I'm very excited to pick this one up. Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron. So this will work for the challenge to read a tome by a Black author. This is a book that I started reading in June but had to put it on pause, and I just haven't had a chance to get back to it, so I thought this would be perfect to read during the Tome Topple. I am reading the arc of this one. I think it's the US arc, which is almost at 500 pages, but according to Goodreads is only a couple of pages shy from the 500 mark. And finally, I have A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. So this could work for 3 challenges, but like I said, I will decide which 2 I want to use for this one by the end of the readathon. So the challenges that this could work for are the tome that's been on my TBR for the longest time. I have a full spreadsheet of all of the books that I have hauled, and I can confirm this has been on my shelf for the longest time. This could also work for the challenges to read a tome that I started during a previous round, and I started reading this in round 9 of Tome Topple. And this will also work for the challenge to listen to a tome audiobook. I listened to the first, I don't know, maybe quarter, maybe half, I'm not too sure. As I mentioned, there are also Instagram challenges. So these are posted up on Thoughts on Tomes' Instagram account. I'll have the link in the description below, but these are the daily Instagram challenges. So on each of the days throughout the readathon, you are encouraged to post a photo inspired by each of the prompts. You don't have to, but if you wish, here you go. So that is all of the information about the upcoming round of the Tome Topple Readathon. I hope you guys are excited to participate. I do plan on doing a reading vlog, so you can look forward to that. in which hopefully I'll make a good dent in my TBR pile. But now for today's booktuber shout out. Today I want to direct you guys over to Olivia of Olivia's Catastrophe. I have been really loving her vlogs. She spent, I think, a year abroad in Australia, and I've been really thoroughly enjoying watching her time in Australia. It's been really cool to see all of that. But she also does a lot of recommendations, a lot of discussion videos, and I just gotta say, I absolutely love the style of her thumbnails as well. Really enjoying all of her content, so go and check Olivia out. But that is all that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon in a new video, but until then, I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye!